Today in Swami Ji ki Kaksha, we'll be discussing about using bulk deals in making money in the stock market. See, what happens in the share market is that there are two different type of cash deals. One cash deal is when very small investors are selling or buying small number of shares. The other way is when a very large number of stocks are being traded or sold or bought in the stock market. Suppose the share price of any stock is rupees 100 or dollar 100. Then the buyer and seller are going to the stock market or approaching the stock market and buying and selling the stock for $100. Because if any share or stock is available for $100, why would pay $101 or $99? That makes a common sense. Because you would not be paying $101 for something which is available for $100. So neither the buyer or seller will be inclined to buy or sell on a higher or lower price than $100. That is a issue which is settled. But now suppose the total floating stock or floating shares in a particular company are 1 crore and somebody wants to buy 50 lakh shares, 50% of that. Suppose a bulk deal is going to happen where somebody is trying to buy or sell 50% of the floating stocks. Then what should happen, what will happen, and how it will be interpreted. Now, the buyer and seller of that particular share are well aware that if 50% of the floating stock is bought or sold, the prices will fluctuate very swiftly and the $100 price might go up to $105 or $104 or say $96. So now the bargaining between buyer and sellers take place. If the buyer is more needy, the buyer of the bulk deal is more needy, and if he feels that the stock prices are expected to go up to $110 within a period of say 15 days, then he will be able to or willing to pay $105 for that particular share. And the seller also knows that the share prices of that particular share are expected to go up, but he doesn't know as to whether it will go up to $104 or it will go to $110. He is not very sure. So the bargaining between buyer and seller takes place, and the seller agrees to sell the stock or share for $105 because he is getting $5 extra than the market price of the share without taking any risk. If the share prices go up to say $104 and then come back to $100, he is happy. And if the share prices do not stop at $105 and go up to $110, then the buyer is very happy because what he expected has happened, and he has earned $5 because he bought at $105 and it sold at $110, right? But if who is having the edge in the bargain? Suppose in this particular situation, when the deal happened at $105, when the share price in the share market in the secondary market was $100, the buyer was needy, and that is why the seller took advantage of that, right? Now suppose both parties know that the share price will go down and they are pessimistic about a particular stock, but they do not know whether it will go down to $95 or $90. So the bargaining takes place, and because here the seller is needy, so what he does is that he is ready to sell the stock or share for $95, and the buyer knows that the share prices will go down, but he is not very sure whether it will go down to $96 and bounce back, or whether it will go down to $90. So he is taking a risk. What he does is that he buys at $95 and the seller sells at $95 when the share price in the secondary market is $100. So if the share prices go down to $95, there is no gain to any party, because the party who sold at a 95, who bought at $95 when the share prices was $100. Now if the share prices go down to $90, the buyer is happy because he bought at the seller is happy because he sold at $95 and now the share prices are $90. So either one party is happy and the other party is not. So now, as to how to interpret this, when you are in the share market, when a bull deal is taking place, and every day in the share market, the stock exchange gives you information as to what prices the bull deals have taken place. So bull deals are giving you impression, a indication whether there is a uptick or a downtick. If the bull deals are happening at a higher price than the price in the secondary market, then it is a uptick. That means that the buyer and seller of that particular stock are upbeat about that particular stock, and stock prices are expected to go up. And if you get an indication by the information that the bull deals are taking place at say $95, then this is a downtick, and you are getting an indication that share price of that particular stock is expected to go down. So in this particular way, you are getting an indication from the stock market whether the market is bullish about a particular stock or it is bearish about a particular stock, and then you can take a call. So I am giving you, like I told you about as to what are different ways of getting an indication from the noises that are taking place in the share market to make a buy deal or a sell deal, and getting a uptick or a downtick, and use that information that you are getting the market for your advantage and make money. Thanks a lot.